The following is a special presentation from the WKLM Sports Department.
And good Saturday afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this OHSAA Division VI Girls District Tournament matchup here this afternoon as we have traveled to the southeast corner of Ohio to Fort Frye as the Fort Frye Cadets coming with a record of 18-4, the tournament's number one seed. They'll host the Garaway Lady Pirates. They have a record of 6-16, and they are the 10th seed in the tournament. Stay tuned. We'll have a conversation coming up with head coach Brooke Numbers. That's coming up your way on the pregame show right here on WKLM.
Let Schönbrunn Gardens and Landscaping build your backyard dreamscape this season. With their 2 landscape designers, they can provide the design, build, and maintenance of your landscaping project. They even offer architectural rendering and 3D computer imaging, allowing you, the customer, to see firsthand what your landscaping project is going to look like. Plus, with their full-service garden center, they have a huge variety of medium and large trees to choose from. That's Schönbrunn Gardens and Landscaping on State Route 39 in Dover and Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge. Visit them on the web at schönbrunnlandscaping.com.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help managing a chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan, it's how we do business each and every day. I'm Matt Miller, president of First Federal, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Join us at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware for the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26, save on brands like Whirlpool and GE. And shop with confidence, knowing our appliance team services what we sell. Visit us online at keimhome.com, at Keim Home Center in Charm, or at Keim Mount Hope Hardware to learn more and shop the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26.
The President's Day sale is underway at Millersburg Electric, with savings throughout the store. In addition to laundry specials from Speed Queen and Electrolux, save $600 on GE front load smart washer and dryer, now just $799 each. Get your key to a good night's rest and save 30% plus free delivery on all locally luxury Craft Monarch brand mattresses. Qualified customers get no interest and no down payments until February 2027. Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South in Millersburg, or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
It's time for Before the Tip, brought to you by Haberns Insurance in Millersburg.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Haberns Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
And we're standing alongside head coach Brooke Numbers here, the Garaway Lady Pirates, getting ready for this matchup here in the OHSAA district tournament here today. And coach, coming into this game here, taking on the number 1 seed in Fort Frye. Talk about your team a little bit coming into tournament time here this year. You've got one senior you'll start here. You're a pretty young ball team, by the way. Just talk about your season getting to this point.
Well, yeah, like you said, we're a young team. We're going to have a lot of players playing today, some freshmen that have never been in a tournament setting. So it's going to be a fun environment, I think, and definitely a learning experience, win or lose, for us today. So I'm excited that to go against a team like this and see what we got.
Yeah, absolutely. You talk about the youth of your team. So, one thing you look for as a coach is for chemistry to start developing. Always with a younger team, you hope by this point of the season you're a lot better than where you started. Just kind of assess your team's development and growth through this season, Coach.
Well, I think with all the young girls coming in, I think the gelling together, coming together as a unit has definitely improved, and all the girls now seem to know each other, know how they move, know how they work on the floor, which is obviously a better position we were in the beginning of the year. So I think we're playing good right now. Our defense has gotten a lot better. Still need to get some scoring, get some shots to fall, and I think we can play with just about anybody if we can make shots and take care of the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. You talk about that youth, and when you have youth on a basketball team, you may be talking about the tournament time and experience. You have a senior on the squad they probably look to as a leader. So talk about that senior leadership, and what you expect there.
Well, she's been through it. She's been around. She's been here for 4 years and battled for 4 years, and she's going to be that calming presence for us on the floor. So we're going to look to her for that, and just give us that presence where hey, everything's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So taking a look against a team of Fort Frye, a great ball team. You know their storied program here. They're not a number 1 seed for no reason. So you're coming in here today very competitive. What's your approach with this team today, Coach?
Well, keep them in front. Limit their wide open shots. Obviously. They get to the rim well and they shoot well. So that's kind of our goal is on the defensive side. And then offensively, maybe try to work a little inside out. Maybe get in the post a little more and see what happens. So
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Coach, just as you talk about this game here and that senior leadership on the floor, possibly the last game that she'll play here, maybe not good with good fortune here you go on, but just talk about the emotions of this game here as you step into competition too.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of mixed emotions. I think there's going to be a lot of anxiousness, a lot of nerves. It's going to be a little bit of a tornado, I think. So I'm just hoping that they by first quarter they can start to get that under control and just go play basketball.
Yeah.
It'll be a whirlwind.
Absolutely. A couple keys to success here today, Coach.
Yeah, just make shots and stay calm on the floor and be patient. Discipline and patience, I think.
Absolutely. Well, Coach, we appreciate your time. Good luck today and go get them.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate you guys being here.
That's Coach Brooke Numbers, the Garaway Lady Pirates. More to come on the pregame show here on WKLM.
Before the Tip has been brought to you by Haberns Insurance in Millersburg.
EcoSeal Home Solutions has been serving all of Northeast and Central Ohio as the leader in foundation, waterproofing and repair, basement exit systems, and gravel delivery. Whether you're building a new home or your existing home foundation and basement is in need of some TLC, EcoSeal has the answer. For more information or to schedule a free estimate, call 330-893-SEAL. That's 330-893-7325.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or mrvsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Are you ready to take the next step toward your future? Join us for the next Buckeye Career Center Open House Thursday, March 19th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. This is a combined high school and adult education event. Explore hands-on career tech labs and 10 full-time adult programs. Meet our staff and enjoy self-guided tours, plus a complimentary meal. High school students who apply for next school year receive a small gift, and adults will have their $50 application fee waived. Again, that's the next Buckeye Career Center Open House, March 19th.
MEB Systems, the area's flat roof specialist. MEB Systems also offers retrofit solutions for low-slope metal roofs. MEB Systems counts it as a privilege to serve our community and beyond with the highest level of customer service and top-notch workmanship. Let them not only learn your business, but also your trust. When it comes to your roof, trust your local experts who believe if it's a job worth doing, it's worth doing right. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333 or visit them online at mbsystems.com. MBB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
At Promotion Therapy Services, customer service and specialized treatment options are what set us apart. We work hard for our patients day in and day out. Our team of physical and occupational therapists are conveniently located for you in the heart of Millersburg. Can't come to us? We'll come to you with our team of therapists who specialize in home health services. We make it easy to receive physical therapy, emphasizing a close relationship with your physician as well as helping you navigate the insurance process. Our team is excited to begin offering new services such as dry needling, sports-focused rehab, foot orthosis consultations, and taping. With questions, call us 330-600-0844 or visit us online at promotion-therapy.com. We look forward to promoting a better you and would like to wish all winter sports a safe and healthy season.
Phillips CT GIMD is proud to sponsor this Garaway broadcast. The primary care facility will treat patients of all ages, from pediatrics through geriatrics. Dr. Teague will help manage and diagnose a variety of common illnesses and conditions, covering a broad spectrum of health issues. They're located at 153.5 North Broadway in Sugar Creek in the Sugar Creek Family Medical Center, across from the fire station, and accept most major insurance plans. Call 852-3211 for an appointment.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Habrand's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Sutherland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated is proud to be a part of this Garaway broadcast. At Sutherland Brothers, they offer sand, gravel, topsoil and fill dirt, mason sand, and concrete sand. They are open Monday through Friday from 7 to 5, Saturdays from 7 to noon, and closed on holidays. Call 330-756-2244. That's 330-756-2244. Located on Sunland Road Northwest in Beach City. Sunland Brothers Sand and Gravel Incorporated. Men with true grit.
And we're back here at Fort Frye High School getting ready for this Division 6 matchup in the East District here between Fort Frye and Garaway. Good to have you with us this afternoon. Troy Fritz and Scott Miller along for the broadcast. Taking a look at this East 1 sectional district bracket, we'll run down through how these teams got here. As Monroe Central, the number 2 seed, they took the opening round game they could have chose to bye. They played Bel Air and won that game by a score of 55-24, so they'll advance to play Monroe Central. That game going on right here today at 1 o'clock. So Buckeye Trail, Monroe Central, that is going on here at the same time. Then we got Fort Frye and Sugar Creek. That is both in the upper bracket. So your 1 and 2 seeds both in the upper bracket. It's likely you're going to see a 1-2 matchup here in the district semifinal. So a loaded conference here on this side of it. Taking a look at the rest of the bottom bracket, we got Shenandoah taking on Shadyside. as Shadyside defeated Newcomerstown in that opening game in the lower bracket. So they move out here to play 1 o'clock. And then Highland Hawks are playing Crooksville, the number 9 seed. Highland is the 4 seed. That game's on 95.3 WKLM. Matt Croy's got the call there. You're catching us today on our YouTube channel here at WKLM. We're about 10 minutes away from tip-off. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and talk about more here after this on the pregame show on WKLM.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
At Home Siding Contractors, our mission is to give homeowners a quality product, whether it's our vinyl siding or our energy-efficient replacement windows and doors. Home Siding Contractors is ready to turn your home into one of your biggest energy-saving assets. You'll notice the difference as your home will stay warmer in the winter and cooler in the summer. Call 888-725-6619 for a in-home estimate or find all of our products at homesiding.com.
Critchfield Law Firm has always been dedicated to providing the highest quality legal services to their clients throughout Holmes County and surrounding areas. Critchfield Law Firm also understands the dedication of our youth. From the classroom to the music room to athletics, Holmes County's best is represented in every academic area. Critchfield Law Firm in Millersburg, wishing all who participate the best in their endeavors.
Time is ticking and your dream home is waiting. This is Ben Hirschberger at the Commercial and Savings Bank. We understand that buying a home can be overwhelming, but with CSB, it's easier than ever. We offer a range of options. Whether you're looking to buy, build, refinance, or improve your home, our mortgage lenders will guide you every step of the way. Visit our website at csb1.com to apply online today and turn your dream into a reality. The Commercial and Savings Bank, where homeownership begins. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
We're in the pregame show about 6 minutes away from tip-off here from Fort Frye High School. Troy Fritz with you here today. Scott Miller will come in here momentarily. Good to have you with us. Just a quick reminder, it's a full day of basketball here on WKLM. You've got this team on our YouTube channel and the stream too. On 95.3 right now, the Highland Hawks are getting ready to take on Crooksville. And then later on this evening, you can catch Triway as they'll take on Liberty in that girls matchup. Taking a look at this game here, Fort Frye, an 18-4 team on the year. They play out of the, looking at the conference down here, the Twin State League here out of Division 6. And they started the season like this. They went on a 9-game tear to come out of the gate. They were 9-0 before they would lose 2 games straight by 6 points each. And that would come against Laurel, Shakler Heights Laurel, the team from up north. They lost by 46-40, and then same results against Shenandoah. They would lose a 6-point effort there and then go on another big winning streak. And sitting here at 18-4 on the year, the number 1 seed. For Garaway, they have won 2 out of their last 5, but they've defeated Indian Valley back on January 24th. And their last one against Conotton Valley, a low-scoring game, 29-21. Garaway can win games playing defense. Take a quick look around the league this year where Garaway come out of. They were out of the South Division in the IVC. They finished with a record of 1-10, 6-15 overall, like we said. Tusky Valley and Highland were co-champions in the league this year, both with 11-1 records. Sandy Valley came in at 7-5. Claymont was 4-7. Indian Valley was 4-8, and Ridgewood was 3-9. And Indian Valley South again, Garaway finished up with that record of 1-10. Scott Miller along for the broadcast here today. Scott, we've been down here before. It's a long trip to Fort Frye. They've got great tradition down here, and they've got a great program down here. And by the looks of their fans, they're ready to play basketball today.
Yeah, they've got a nice fan base. Although looking here at the Garaway group, looking like they've got a nice, group of fans. A lot of parents, grandparents that are have driven their way down here to this number 1 seeded host site. And as I was looking at the rosters of the teams, we're actually seeing one senior on the court today. Both Garaway, which has just one senior, and Fort Frye, who has 0 seniors, at least according to their roster. These are two teams that are young, and that's something that we noted at the beginning of the season with Garaway. They're a team that is on the build. They're building back from some years of good success, both in the IVC and in the OHSAA tournament. Again, Fort Frye, number 1 seed, 18-4 here in this Division 6 district, and not a single senior on the team. They do have 4 juniors that are part of their starting lineup, so you can see that they do have that experience. And I think Garaway is going to have to play some mistake-free basketball in order for them to continue to stay in this contest.
Yeah, absolutely. You talk about the youth on the floor here today. For Fort Frye, talking about how young they are, but still as good as they are, they've had quite a program there. They've been on a run of success. You hear their name year after year. I mean, they're deep into the tournament trail here. And, that leadership out there for Fort Frye over the years has produced some good younger ball players. Now, taking a look at Garaway, your point, Laney Hirschberger, your lone senior on that squad there for Garaway. Everybody else we're looking at, sophomores and freshmen. That's a lot of youth, but you know what? They've won 6 ball games. They've gotten better as the year goes on, and that's a good recipe to come back and start building a foundation on to build a program on, Scott.
Yeah, no question about it, and I know that the coaching staff at Garaway, they've continued to work. They knew they were going to so-called take their lumps throughout this season, especially playing in a league like the IVC. But, there's been a lot of fight in the Pirates this season so far, and I don't expect anything less today.
Yeah, absolutely. You talk about that strength of schedule in the IVC. You know what? It's kind of hard to go through a season like that when you know you're playing such a tough schedule, but that's what helps prepare you for games just like this right here.
Oh, no question about it. The tournament time, when you're playing a conference opponent on their home floor or on your home floor, you're going to bring in a bigger crowd typically. And whether it's a junior varsity contest or a varsity contest in a league like the IVC, you're going to see large crowds because they support girls basketball. They support basketball in this part of Ohio. And so, again, I think Garaway, they are going to be as well prepared by their coaching staff as we could expect.
Absolutely. Well, that's going to set up the stage for this ball game here today. Both teams getting ready for starting lineups and the announcements here. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have your national anthem, starting lineups, and then we'll tip it off here from Fort Frye. This is Girls High School Basketball on WKLM.
At Kaufman Realty and Auctions, you've got options. Your property is unique, and our agents know how to sell it. Whether it's a traditional listing or live auction, we'll earn you top dollar. Our agents will utilize whichever method of sale works best. When buying or selling your next home, call on Kaufman.
And we are back here once and again from Fort Frye High School here. Clock ticking down towards the starting lineups again. We want to remind you of the other action going on. Highland is on the 95-3 and the Stream 1 as that game's getting ready to tip off. Then later tonight it'll be Liberty down at Triway. You'll also catch that over on 95.3 in the Stream 1 as well later here tonight. Nice crowd on hand here today for a great Saturday afternoon of basketball. We thank you for taking the time to join us here today. Good to have you with us. Our friends at Claxon Communication here on board today. It's Bryce, Hains, and Owen Garabrandt taking care of business, bringing you the sights and sounds from inside the gymnasium. I'm Troy Fritz. Scott Miller will be to my right for the day, and we are about ready to go. So the opening announcements will come up here quickly. Yeah, it'll get ready for the national anthem. That national anthem is brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Services Administration in Millersburg. We're going to send it down courtside for the announcements and the national anthem coming your way.
Good afternoon and welcome to Fort Frye High School for today's Division 6 WKLM-FM tournament game between the Garaway Lady Pirates and the Fort Frye Lady Cadets. At this time, please stand for the playing of our national anthem.
And today's national anthem again brought to you by the Holmes County Veterans Services Administration in Millersburg. And that's going to bring it time for the starting lineups. And those starting lineups are brought to you by the MRV Siding Supply just outside of Millersburg off of State Route 39. Get the quality window doors, siding, and insulation you need at MRV Siding Supply. Now for your starting lineups, here's Scott Miller.
Thank you, Troy. For Garaway, coming in with a 6-16 record, coached by head coach Brooke Numbers. Starting for the Pirates, number 4, a 5'9 freshman center, Maya Maurer. Number 15, a 5'5 sophomore guard, True Tango. Number 24, a 5'2 freshman guard, Lucy Numbers. Number 42, a 5'2 freshman guard, Lainey Reniker. And number 44, the only senior on the court this afternoon, she's 5'4 and a forward, Lainey Hirschberger. For the host team, the homestanding Fort Frye Cadets. Starting for the Cadets, coached by head coach Kathy Borich. They come in with a record of 18-4. Their starters, number 4, 5'7 junior guard, Ava Huffman. Number 12, 5'7 junior guard, Cohen Corson. Number 23, a 5'7 sophomore guard, Ellie Casto. Number 24, 5'5 junior forward, Aubrey Lang. And number 32, 5'7 junior guard, Ella Dowler.
Thank you very much, Scott. Those starting lineups have been brought to you by MRV Siding Supply, offering top-notch Provia products. They're on County Road 624 in Millersburg. Give them a call at 800-524-7436 or visit them on the web at mrvsiding.com. The starters are still making their way out of the huddle here today. A few announcements before we get going. Be sure to stay tuned following today's game. We will have a player of the game. That's going to be brought to you by Mill Street Diner. The player of the game will receive a $25 gift card from Mill Street Diner. A great place to eat in Sugar Creek. The Cadets from Fort Frye will come out in their home whites, Garaway, and they're traveling in red with the blue trim. It's just blue and white on the sides. Starting out for Fort Frye, it's going to be Ava Huffman in the center circle. And for Garaway, it'll be number 12, Quinn Swartz. Officials at center circle, and we are underway. Tip is up, and it's going to be controlled by Fort Frye. They're going to go from left to right. Cohen Corson pulls that one down, gets it up on the top of the key. This will be Aubrey Lang. She'll throw it over on the left wing. Now this will be Corson. Curls into the paint, dips it up top to Ella Dowler. Now swings it right wing to Lang. On the right block, shot goes up by number 23, Ella Casto, up and in.
Nice pass into the low block.
Worked the offense to perfection, got the easy shot. Garaway with their first possession of the game. This will be Lucy Numbers. Front court with the ball, now Numbers will get it Lainey Hirschberger, top of the key. There's a pass on the low post. It's going to be knocked around out of bounds. It'll stay with Garaway. And right away, Garaway attacking that inside. So Garaway basketball, this will be Numbers. She'll inbound left side of the basket. Still looking. She'll get it in top of the key. This will be Charlie Yoder. Yoder, she'll move to the right wing. Picks up her dribble. Now get it down in the right corner. This is Schwartz. Quinn Schwartz. Bounce pass up to the right wing. Now swing it up top. This will be Yoder. Yoder sets the offense. Reniker now with the left wing. Back up top it goes to Schwartz. Garaway executing their offense very well. Good patience here early in this first quarter. Pass goes down in the right corner. This is Hirschberg with the ball. Excuse me, that's Maya Maurer. Now Hirschberg's got it on the right block. And her shot put up blocked out of bounds. It'll stay here with Garaway, but Ava Huffman over on the defense for the Cadets. So for Garaway, Lucy Numbers. She'll inbound at baseline, right side of the basket. Throw it up top. That's inbounded to Lenny Renker. Her shot falls short. Rebound comes down to Chloe Corson. Cohen Corson with her first rebound of the game. She'll get it quickly into the front court. Line's going to go right side to Casto. Casto at the foul line, reverses dribble. Now right wing, it's Huffman. Huffman left-hand dribble to the left wing. There's going to be a three-pointer put up off the front iron by Lang. Rebound comes down to Lucy Numbers for Garaway. One and done for the Cadets on that possession. Numbers drives in the paint. Her shot's blocked. Rebound comes down to Ava Huffman. Huffman into the front court quickly for the Cadets. She'll bounce pass over to the left wing. This is Corson. Into the paint, she'll have it taken away. Good defense there by Garaway. Turnover number 1 on the Cadets. There's a run out there by Garaway, and we're tied up as it's Charlie Yoder gets the two-pointer on the layup. Just like that, we're tied up 2-2. 6 minutes to go here, period number 1. Fort Frye basketball. Casto has it on the left wing. She'll bring it top of the circle. Dribbles right hand now on the right wing, Huffman. Huffman works back to the left, picks up her dribble. Now Dowler. Dowler top of the key, Corson. Swings it right side. And this will be Lang out on the right wing. Well, excuse me, that's Casto. Those ponytails hide the Numbers. She'll drive right side. Her shot no good. And that rebound came down to Reniker for Garaway. 5'2" freshman. Right wing with the basketball now for the Pirates. This is Yoder. Picks up her dribble high on the right. Now bounce pass left block. Shot put up from the left side. Up and in. That's Lucy Numbers. And Garaway has their first lead of the game.
Yeah, Garaway doing a nice job being patient, trying to get the ball down on the low block.
Worked their offense very well. Garaway with their first lead, 4-2. Cadets have the basketball front court. This is Casto down on the right side. Now Corson left wing to Huffman. Nice pass on the right block, put up and in by Casto. Great ball movement there by the Cadets. Tied up 4-4. And Numbers brings the cross for Garaway across the timeline. Numbers, a 5'2" freshman, running the show here for Garaway from the point. Reniker, she's got it on the right block. Now she'll kick it back to the right wing of Numbers. Numbers top of the key to Lainey Hirschberger. Hirschberger, left wing, Schwartz. And Schwartz is going to have it taken away. Good defense being applied out there by Aubrey Lang. So here comes the Cadets with the basketball. This will be Dowler. She'll go left side all the way. The whole layup no good, but she's fouled. That'll be the first whistle of the game. It'll go on the Pirates. And they're going to get Lucy Numbers there. That'll be her first, team first. 4:25 to go. That's going to send the 5'7" junior, Ella Dowler, to the free throw line to shoot.
Charlie Yoder.
Gotcha. Thank you, Scott. Dowler knocks the first one down. Her first points of the game. That's going to give the Cadets a 5-4 lead. Ella Dowler, the 5'7" junior, right-hander, sends that one on the way. Got that one.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Troy, those are some of the longest ponytails I've seen.
Well, they get to covering up them numbers, and sometimes these young ladies look alike from way up here. Garaway basketball now front court with the ball for the Pirates. This is going to be true tango. Tango will give it up top to Josie Hirschberger. We've got two new players in the game. Hirschberger's going to have it taken away there by Casto. Casto gets to the front court for the Cadets, and now she'll give it to Jansen Huck, who's checked in. Huck on the left wing to Dowler. Dowler guarded tightly out there by Alexa Jones. As Garaways went 8 deep in their bench early on here, and there's a 5-second call, and the defense plays off the 5'2" freshman Alexa Jones coming in and applying the defense. Turnover number 2 on Fort Frye. So Garaway basketball in the backcourt. This will be Alexa Jones. She'll inbound it to Tango. True Tango up ahead. And this will be Numbers on the right wing. Numbers picks up the ball loose on the floor in the right corner. We still got a scrum down there. It's going to come out of the pack. It's going to be a turnover, as that's Raylyn Morgenstern for the Cadets. She tried to go coast to coast, lost it. That's going to be a turnover on Fort Frye.
Exchanging turnovers here for both teams.
That's going to let Fort Frye set up in a press. And for Garaway, that's going to get Charlie Yoder back up off the bench, and Lucy Numbers will check out here for a quick breather. So full court pressure, going to be a turnover on the press. Shot put up by number 3. That was Jansen Huck. Good. That could have been a foul called there.
Stole that ball. Did a nice job.
Full court pressure being applied there. There's going to be a trap on the right side. Garaway gets out of it. And top of the key with the basketball. Now it's going to be taken away as Casto reached in and got another one. Casto into the front court quickly. She'll give it up high on the right side to Dowler. Now back to Casto on the right wing. She'll bury the 3.
No, that was a 2.
Right on the line, they called it a 2.
Yep.
So she's up to 6 points. Now all of a sudden a 10-4 lead for the Cadets. Full court pressure. And there's going to be a steal in the backcourt again, taken away. Casto up ahead, it'll go. Layup on the left-hand side, up and in by number 21. That's Raylyn Morgenstern. 12-4 lead now. We're going to get another turnover on Garaway as they got a trap over on the sideline, stepped on the end line. And so that's going to be turnover number 8 on the Pirates. And we'll get a timeout on the floor. 2:42 to go here, first period. Pirates want to talk about it. We'll be back after this on WKLM.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
Ball will go back over to Fort Frye coming out of the timeout. The turnover by Garaway. Fort Frye all of a sudden cranked up their defense, and they've opened up an 8-point lead.
Yeah, and I think now we're seeing why they're the number 1 seed in this tournament.
Morgenstern throws it over in the right wing. There's a 3-pointer put up by Dowler. Shot was no good, and that rebound came down to Numbers. Garaway in the front court with the basketball. This will be Haley Yoder with it high on the right. It's going to be True Tango. And there's going to be a takeaway again as it's Abby Henke going the other direction. And Garaway's going to get it right back. They picked her pocket. So Garaway will have the basketball. So for Garaway now in the front court, the Alexa Jones. She'll give it up to Charlie Yoder. She'll set the offense. 2:03 to go here, period number 1. Pass over on the right wing to Jones. Jones tried to get it down to the right block. It went off. Well, they're going to say that went off of Garaway. So another turnover on the Pirates. That's 10. So the ball will go back over to the Cadets. And this will be Morgenstern. She'll give it to Dowler. Back to Morgenstern. Here we go. No pressure being applied by Garaway, so Dowler will walk it to the front court. That's Morgenstern now on the left wing. Corson is going to fire a 3 from the left corner, in and out. That was halfway down, spit it out. Rebound comes down to Garaway's Renneker. Lainey Renneker works it to the front court. And I'm going to say it was knocked out of bounds by Fort Frye, out of bounds. So Garaway will start over again right at the midcourt line. Charlie Yoder. She'll get it inbounded to Haley Yoder. High on the right side. Numbers works into the paint. She'll throw out the running one-hander shot. No good. Tipped around. Rebound comes down to Ava Huffman. Huffman quickly into the front court. She'll throw it over to the left wing. 3-pointer buried, as that's going to be number 3, Jansen Huck. 15 for the lead now. 11-point lead. 1:10 to go, first period. And Numbers is going to beat the press by herself. Jump stop it in the front court. There's a shot put up in the left block. Haley Yoder was fouled. She'll go shoot 2.
Looks like that foul will be on number 4, Ava Huffman.
Indeed it is. So that's going to send Haley Yoder, the 5'4" freshman, to the free throw line. Sends the first one on the way. Banks are open. It's good. Haley Yoder with her first point of the afternoon cuts the lead back down to 10, 15-5. Checking out was Corson, as well as Dowler for Fort Frye. Second free throw on the way, back iron and no good. A rebound comes down to number 21, Morgenstern, for the Lady Cadets. Morgenstern quickly into the front court. We're going to get a blocking foul up on the right wing. And see if they don't get Lucy numbers on that. In fact, they did.
And that's her first.
Her first, team foul number 2 on the Pirates. Under a minute to go, it'll be the Cadets basketball. This is Huffman on the baseline, right side of the basket. Huffman looking. Still looking, surveys the defense. Now she'll throw it up top. This is Huck. Huck over to Morgenstern. There's a foul going to be called down the left block. Bodies hit the floor. That was Morgenstern going hard to the hole. Let's see who got the foul. Ooh, they gave that to numbers. That's going to be 2 quick ones on her. And that's going to get Alexa Jones back off the bench. I'm going to say numbers is going to go sit down.
And what we got, Raylan Morgenstern.
Fires her first one, got that one to go, and that's it. Numbers, well, she'll take a seat. So checking in here for Garaway. Morgenstern, one more free throw. That one sent on the way, got them both. Morgenstern up to 4 points, 17-5 lead here for the Lady Cadets. There's going to be a steal on the inbound as number 24, Aubrey Lang, took that one. Now with it up on the right wing is Morgenstern. Now Huck, she'll send it flying from the left side. Shot was no good. Rebound comes down to Garaway. It's number 21, Charlie Yoder. 30 seconds to go, period number 1. Yoder works it into the front court across the timeline. Double team from Fort Frye. She gets out of that. Now pass it over on the right wing. This will be Schwartz. Now left wing with the basketball. Yoder, she goes hard to the hole. She'll be fouled. 2 officials saw that one. And let's see who they call there for Fort Frye. This is going to send Charlie Yoder to the free throw line. The 5'6" junior. She'll have 2 shots coming.
Number 21 with foul. Morgenstern.
Yeah, that'll be the second team foul on Fort Frye. So Charlie Yoder, chance to cut into this lead here if the clock stopped. And as Garaway finds themselves down 12 here early on. First free throw goes off the back iron and no good. If you're thinking of remodeling or building a new home, visit Bear Carpet 1 in Sugar Creek. They have a large selection of carpet, laminate, tile, vinyl, and hardwood flooring. Financing is also available. Give them a call today at 330-852-3890. Second free throw on the way. Front iron, no good. The rebound will come down to the Cadets, and that's Aubrey Lang. Lang will give it to Dowler in the backcourt. Now Dowler will work to the right side. Good defense being applied there by Yoder. Ball tipped away in the backcourt. That's going to be by Reniker. She's got the steal all the way the hole. Layup, no good. There's an offensive board pulled down. And right at the buzzer, the shot was no good. Reniker got the shot off. Charlie Yoder got that offensive rebound. After a quick first quarter, score of 17-5. We'll take a break. Be back after this on WKLM.
Join us at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware for the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26th, save on brands like Whirlpool and GE. And shop with confidence, knowing our appliance team services what we sell. Visit us online at keimhome.com, at Keim Home Center in Charm, or at Keim Mount Hope Hardware to learn more and shop the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26th.
The President's Day sale is underway at Millersburg Electric with savings throughout the store. In addition to laundry specials from Speed Queen and Electrolux, save $600 on GE front load smart washer and dryer, now just $799 each. Get your key to a good night's rest and save 30% plus free delivery on all locally luxury Craft Monarch brand mattresses. Qualified customers get no interest and no down payments until February 2027. Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South in Millersburg, or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
Reminder, stay tuned. Following the conclusion of this contest, we'll be announcing our player of the game. That's brought to you by the Mill Street Diner in Sugar Creek. Today's winner will get a $25 gift certificate to the Mill Street Diner, a great place to eat in Sugar Creek. We'll get to those first quarter numbers here in just a second, as it's going to be Garaway basketball coming out of the timeout. And this will be Josie Hershberger with it now out by the near side half-court line. And there's going to be a turnover, 5-second call. This Fort Frye Cadet defense is swarming, Scott.
Yeah, and with Garaway's best ball handler out of the game with 2 fouls, I think it's going to be difficult for them to move that ball up the court with any kind of efficiency.
Absolutely, and just like that, there's a 3 from the left corner of Corson.
He just called another 2.
Another 2 on the line. They don't want to give him threes today. That's okay for Garaway. So Corson with another one. Lead goes to 19-5. And we've got a whistle there in the front court. We're going to get a foul called on, looks like it's going to be on Fort Frye.
It's their number 24. Looks like Aubrey Lang with her first of the second quarter here for the Cadets.
The Lady Pirate basketball, this will be Charlie Yoder. She'll set it up now top of the key, moves it to the left wing. True tango. Bounce pass, high post. This is Reniker. Swings it over on the right side, Charlie Yoder. Yoder back up top, it'll go to Schwartz. Shot put up there by Schwartz, no good, and Charlie Yoder gets an offensive board. Had it knocked out of her hands by Fort Frye, so it'll stay here. So second chance opportunity coming here for Garaway, as they desperately need a bucket right here. Yoder sends it up to the top of the key. This is Schwartz. She'll have it on the right wing. Reverses her dribble. Now back to Yoder on the right side. Yoder high on the right now. Foul line into the paint. Puts up the running one-hander off the glass and in. Charlie Yoder. She has 4. Lead now 19-5. Nope, there should be more than that. They haven't got it up on the board. It's 19-7. They'll catch up here in a minute. Shot from the right side put up by Fort Frye. That was number 23, Casto. It went off the iron over the backboard out of bounds, so give Garaway the rebound. They'll get the basketball. Fort Frye setting up in that stingy full court pressure. Had Garaway having trouble getting the ball inbound, Scott.
Yeah, and they still haven't changed the scoreboard, but I'm sure that they will get that.
They're looking at it. Yeah, it looks like it might not be wanting to move. The scorekeeper looks a little befuddled. Garaway's going to get it in here. We'll take care of the score. So into the front court for Garaway. This will be Charlie Yoder. Set the offense. Now pass it over on the right wing. This is Tango. Tango down to the right corner. She'll work it back up top on the right side. Now Lainey Hershberger. She had it knocked out of her hands. It'll go out of bounds. Stay right here. Scott, looks like they're down there wiggling wires. The scoreboard doesn't want to respond. But if you're looking at it on the screen, we are at 19-7. 6:18 to go. And now the officials are going to go over and try to correct it. It's the right thing to do. That might give Coach Brooke Numbers here a chance to talk to his players quickly, get a free timeout out of this. God, every once in a while technology is great and then it doesn't work.
Yeah, and as we know with wires, anything from just a short to being in the wrong port might be the reason why our technology is failing.
Well, they'll get this figured out here. But just take a look at this Fort Frye team here. Boy, they've got a great defense. They make it very hard on you to get into your offensive set here. So tempo control is a big part of their plan, isn't it?
Right, and we've already seen how they've been able to substitute pretty liberally already in this first, this first half. And, any player that is coming in off the bench, albeit freshmen and sophomores, they're very much up to the task.
Yeah. Hey, there we go. We got 19-7. They must have wiggled the right wire. Referee's saying thumbs up. They're ready to go. So we'll get ready to inbound here. It'll be Garaway basketball. They'll have it on their end of the floor. They'll have it sideline right at the end of the cadet bench. Charlie Yoder, she'll send it inbounds. This will be Schwartz. Schwartz has it high on the right side. Now to the left wing with it is Charlie Yoder. Yoder looks, she'll move to the right side, top the key, has it knocked out of her hands, ball's loose on the floor. Lainey Hershberger picks it up, and then she'll throw it away as Dowler's got it. She's got to run out, right-hand layup up and in. Dowler with 4 points, 21-7 the lead now for the Cadets. Reniker gets in the front court for Garaway, and now Lainey Hershberger. Hershberger throws it on the right side to Charlie Yoder. She lost it out of bounds. Turnover for Garaway, number 14. Remind you, we'll also have the high school scoreboard tonight on WKLM. Tune in later for that. Michael Hammond will be in studio. He'll bring you all the scores from around the area all the way up until midnight. High school scoreboard brought to you by the Millersburg Tire Service this Saturday afternoon. Good to have you with us for this Division 6 girls basketball matchup. It's tournament time. Fort Frye with the basketball into the front court. This will be Lang on the left wing. Up top it goes to Dowler. Now Casto. Casto swings on the left. Lang to the hole on the left side. Up off the glass. Up and in. Count it. Nice drive by Lang. She saw a seam and went hard to the hole.
Yeah, she did that very, very well.
Boy, showed great quickness out on that wing. She saw an opportunity and hard she went. Chance for the old-fashioned three here.
Lainey Hirschberger on her first foul.
And checking back in here for Fort Frye is going to be number 3, Jansen Huck. Out goes number 12, Corson. Huck, the 5'6" freshman guard. Very athletic. Nice crop of young ball players on the floor now checking in here for Garaway. That'll be number 23, Alexa Jones. Out goes 15, True Tango. Aubrey Lang, the 5'5" junior. One free throw. Missed that one off the back iron. Rebound comes down to Quinn Schwartz for the Lady Pirates. Alexa Jones, backcourt, comes across the timeline with the right hand, throws it over in the right wing. And with the basketball now is Maya Maurer. Throws it over in the left block. Shot put up on the left side by number 24, Lucy Numbers, no good. And an offensive rebound come down to Lainey Hirschberger. She was tied up, so the arrow is going to go over to Fort Frye. They'll get the possession. 5:10 to go. It's 23-7.
She'll get that rebound, but will be a turnover for the Garaway Lady Pirates.
Ball goes back over to Fort Frye on the right wing with it. Now it's Morgenstern. She tried to find someone in the right block. Was tipped out of bounds. Good defense there by Garaway as they were looking to get Lang down on that left block. That'll send Jansen Hook to the baseline. Inbounded here for Fort Frye. Bounce pass on the right block. This will be Casto. She'll pull it out to the right wing. Casto behind the three-point line. Now up top it'll go to Morgenstern. She'll swing it left wing to Lang. Now down left block, Dowler, her turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Casto on the offensive end. And now with the basketball, it's going to be Morgenstern. Top of the key, it's going to go. Three-pointer by Huck, off the iron, no good. And that rebound pulled down by Garaway's number 4, Maya Maurer. Maurer will give it to Alexa Jones. Across the timeline, now Numbers. Lucy Numbers works off the high screen by Hirschberger. Gets it to Hirschberger, top the foul line, throws up her shot, no good. Defensive rebound to Dowler, And Fort Frye turned it over as Jansen Huck just lost it out of bounds.
Be their 5th turnover.
Fort Frye's a team that likes to get outrun. They will play tempo if they can get away with it. So Garaway basketball, Fort Frye's going to set up in the press. This will be Haley Yoder inbounding in the backcourt. She'll get it into Numbers. Clears it out. Numbers now to the half-court line. Here comes a trap. She'll get out of that. She'll split it. Now have her pocket picked. Taken away there by Ava Huffman. And then there's going to be a foul in the backcourt as Jansen Huck got run over.
Looks like number 4 for the Pirates. That's Maya Maurer.
Yeah, that'll be her first. Second team foul here on Garaway this second quarter. 4:13 to go in the first half, 23-7. Cadets slowly pulling away here. This will be Morgenstern, top the key. Huffman on the right wing. Her shot put up from the right side was no good. That rebound come down to Haley Yoder. Numbers now front court for Garaway. She works to the left side into the paint. Lost the ball but picked it up. Now throws it up top. The shot put up by Alexa Jones, no good. Rebound come down to Jansen Huck. Morgenstern all the way the other end. She went to the hole on the left side and got fouled. So she will go shoot 2. Raylan Morgenstern, a 5'6" freshman guard.
Already been to the free throw line once today.
Very active, very aggressive. Likes to attack the basket. Right hand shot put up, no good. Substitutions here on both sides for Garaway. Lainey Reniker checking back in, along with Charlie Yoder. Out goes Numbers and Jones. Morgenstern, one more free throw, got that one to go.
Makes her 3 for 4 from the free throw line so far.
Giving her 5th point of the afternoon. Ball goes over to Garaway. This will be Schwartz. Now to Charlie Yoder, back to Schwartz. She'll get it across the timeline high on the left. And attacked the basket. She just dribbled off her foot out of bounds, so another turnover on Garaway, number 17. 3:33 to go here, first half. Ball goes back over. Clock hasn't started yet. There it goes. Now it went to 3:28. They have some issues with the scoreboard there. It's intermittently starting and stopping. Layup on the left side, Ava Huffman up and in. Got her a wide open look there, 26-7 the lead. Garaway basketball. This will be Charlie Yoder in the backcourt. There's a reach. Good call by the official.
Be Morgan Stern. Look, be her second.
And team foul number 2 here on the Cadets. So Garaway will set up in the backcourt. That's going to get Cohen Corson up off the bench. Checking out, it's going to be Charlie Yoder. Going to preserve that third foul for later. A little light pressure now being applied to the ball as Garaway works it up. Charlie Yoder across the timeline. Bounce pass on the left wing. This is Maurer. Maurer jab step, takes the defender to the left side, picks up her dribble. Now bounce pass up top, Reniker. Swings it right side, Yoder. Charlie Yoder back up to Reniker, top of the key. 2:53 to go here, first half. Reniker moves it right side. She'll hand it off to Maya Maurer. Bounce pass down the right block. And we'll get a push and a foul.
That'll be on number 12, it looks like. Cohen Corson be her first.
Charlie Yoder saw a seam baseline, took off. She got shoved out of bounds. Team foul number 3 on the Cadets, 3 on Garaway. Bounce pass on the inbound to the left block. That's going to be Haley Yoder. Back up top will go. There's a 3-ball put up and in by Charlie Yoder, and that's just what Garaway needed. Yoder up to 7 points now, lead 26-10, 2:32 to go. Here come the Cadets. Front court's going to be Ava Huffman. Now down in the right corner. Casto, she'll fire a 3 off the back iron and no good. Chloe Corson pulls down the offensive board. Back to Casto. She works into the paint. She'll be fouled. That's going to be Haley Yoder, the 5'4" freshman. Gave her a little body check. Can't do that. 4th team foul here on Garaway, so one more. The Cadets will be shooting. Josie Hirschberger checking in now for the 5'5" sophomore for Garaway. Both teams have went deep into their bench here early. Running a lot of bodies in and out. Casto gets it on the inbound. Now pass trying to go down the right block, taken away. As that's going to be Charlie Yoder for Garaway with the basketball. She'll cross the timeline, now swing it over on the left wing to Reniker. Reniker around the perimeter, up top, Yoder. Yoder high on the right. Now this will be Yoder getting it back. Charlie Yoder. Inside it goes for Josie Hirschberger. She'll go down to the right block. Double team there, nowhere to go. And we got a jump ball. It'll stay here with Garaway. Well, they just triple and double team the basketball wherever it is on the floor.
Yeah, they're real good at individually playing defense and always going for that ball.
Help side rotation has been there as well this afternoon. Yoder has it for Garaway in the right corner. That'll be Josie Hirschberger. Back to corner, Leniker, her shot up. And there's another three-pointer buried by Lenny Reniker. Her first points of the day. Cuts the lead down to 13, 26-13. Garaway on a run here. Casto for the Cadets in the front court. Now Huck. She'll swing it to the left side to Corson. Corson swings it high on the right. Casto. Knocked away top of the key. This is going to be Addie Schaub with the ball. Schaub, right side. Casto, look at a 3. She thought otherwise. Now Corson into the paint, back to Casto. Now she'll fire the 3-ball. Off the glass, no good. Rebound come down to Maurer and Garaway basketball. Garaway looking to cut into this lead. 1 minute to go here in the first half. They trail 26-13. And ball knocked loose on the floor. It's going to be kept by Garaway. There's a 3 put up on the right side by Reniker. No good. Saved inbounds by Garaway, but it'll go into the hands of Dowler. Give her the rebound. Dowler quickly across the timeline. Front court. Right corner. 3-ball put up. Off the iron. No good. That was number 12, Kilt Corson. Offensive rebound come down to Casto. Now back to Corson, top the key. Still swinging on the right to Dowler. Dowler back up top to Schaub. Schaub, right side. Huck. Now Casto. She'll work into the paint. Had it knocked out of her hands. It went off of her leg, so a turnover on the Cadets. A good defense there by Garaway.
Yeah, Garaway's doing a nice job. And I think with Fort Frye shifting back into more of a half-court defense. That's been helpful as Garaway has cut into this lead, but it looks like they've kind of made an error in that, so they're going to go back to that full-court pressure.
Absolutely. Charlie Yoder's going to dribble right through that, though, in the front court. She gets a running one-hander from the left side. Shot was no good, and a rebound was pulled down by Huck, and then she was fouled, and I think they're going to get Charlie Yoder on the foul. Let's see. Indeed. So that'll be 5 team fouls now on Garaway. That's going to send the Cadets back to the free throw line.
And Jansen Huck will step to the free throw line for the first time this afternoon.
Yoder with her second foul. She'll want to be careful she doesn't pick up number 3 before the half. Like the fight here by Garaway. They've not folded under this pressure by the Cadets. That free throw attempt put up and no good. Misses off the right side. Simply pull in or remain in your vehicle and let the experienced crew provide a quality, convenient oil change with no appointment needed at Southside Quick Lube. While you're there, ask about the Starlight Unlimited Car Wash plan and take care of the outside of that car as well. Done fast, done right, and you're on the road in minutes.
Defensive rebound by Lainey Renneker on that missed free throw.
Oh, we're going to get a illegal screen here. There was a hard one there at half court. And player still down on the floor. They're going to help her up. Boy, she took a pretty good blow there. That was number 32, Ella Dowler. Good to see her bounce up. Whew, that'll make you think twice about running through that again.
Yeah, that foul was on number 2, Josie Hirschberger.
Hirschberger, the 5'5 sophomore. This Garaway squad's shown a lot of fight out there from these underclassmen.
And that being a player control foul, that is number 18 in the turnover category.
There's a three-pointer put up on the right wing by Corsham, no good. At the buzzer, that rebound come down to Josie Hirschberger, and that's going to bring an end to a quick first half of basketball here from Fort Frye. They have a 26-13 lead over Garaway. We'll be back with the halftime numbers here after this on WKLM.
Personal service and local decision-making since 1900 makes the Kilbuck Savings Bank more than just a bank. Kilbuck Savings Bank is dedicated to providing excellent service to customers while improving life in the community in Holmes, Knox, Wayne, and Tuscarawas counties. Get more information at kilbuckbank.com. Kilbuck Savings Bank, your community partner.
Denko Marketing and Tricor Industrial, 2 reputable entities, are the proud sponsors of this broadcast. Denko takes pride in distributing garage door parts and producing specialty tools, serving customers at home and abroad. Need superior tools for your project? Head to Tricor Industrial on Bowman Street in Worcester, boasting an impressive lineup of Milwaukee power tools, Wright tools, grade 5, grade 8, and stainless steel fasteners. While visiting, don't overlook their steel blue work boots and wide selection of drill bits, taps, and dies. Denko and Tricor, proud partners of making an impact in your community.
When you're thinking of an old-fashioned smokehouse flavor, think Sugar Valley Meats. They carry their own ham and bacon, and the old-fashioned smokehouse uses hickory, apple, and sassafras. Processing, curing, and custom butchering are available, cut to your specifications. Stop in and see all the products that they offer. That's Sugar Valley Meats on Dutch Valley Drive in Sugar Creek. Turn left at the light, and Sugar Valley Meats is 1/4 mile on the right. Call today, 330-852-4423.
With today's market instability, many homeowners are looking to upgrade their existing home rather than buy or build a new one. At Home Siding Contractors, we know choosing the many colors and styles of siding, replacement windows, and doors can be overwhelming. At Home Siding Contractors, we can help make that decision easier. Durability, beauty, and low maintenance over time describes our products the best. Call Home Siding Contractors today at 888-725-6619 and let our professional staff help upgrade your home today.
MEB Systems, a name that has been around since 1977, and is the area's flat roof specialist. Their mission statement is, serve our team, customers, and community by offering exceptional and innovative flat roofing services, all for the glory of God. MEB Systems has the experience to handle anything from scheduled maintenance to roofing multi-acre facilities protecting valuable equipment and merchandise. Call MEB Systems, your flat roof specialist, at 330-852-4333, or visit them online at MEBsystems.com. MEB Systems wishes all local athletes the best success this year.
It's never too late to move forward, and Buckeye Career Center Adult Education is here to help. Our Aspire program supports adults building reading, math, and language skills, preparing for the high school equivalency test, or learning English as a second language. Classes are offered in New Philadelphia, Dover, and Berlin, or enroll in the Adult Diploma program, free for Ohioans 18 and older without a high school diploma. Gain industry-recognized credentials and a high school diploma at the same time. Start today at Buckeye Career Center. Visit buckeyecareercenter.org to learn more.
Biker Sand and Gravel, serving the central Ohio area of Wayne and Holmes counties since 1935. They are a name and business you can trust. Their products and services include ready-mix concrete, excavating, limestone, sand and gravel, and hauling services. They are locally owned and operated, insured and bonded, and most importantly, ready to serve you. For more information, call 330-674-0038.
Phillips CT Gimdy is proud to sponsor this Garaway broadcast. The primary care facility will treat patients of all ages, from pediatrics through geriatrics. Dr. Teague will help manage and diagnose a variety of common illnesses and conditions, covering a broad spectrum of health issues. They're located at 153.5 North Broadway in Sugar Creek and the Sugar Creek Family Medical Center, across from the fire station, and accept most major insurance plans. Call 852-3211 for an appointment.
And we're back here at halftime. 26-13 lead for the Cadets over the Pirates of Garaway here in this Division 6 East District 1 matchup here. Good to have you with us this afternoon. We'll take a look at our first half numbers, as it would be the Cadets taking a 17-5 lead after one period. That first quarter would see 3 lead changes as they went back and forth before the Fort Frye Cadets started to apply the defense and open this game up. Taking a look here at your individual scoring numbers at this 26-13 halftime score. For Fort Frye, leading the way for them would be Jansen Huck, as she's got 5 points in the afternoon. Actually, Ellie Casto has 6 points, then Huck with 5. Then Ava Huffman has 2, Corson has 2, Ella Dallert with 4, and Raylyn Morgenstern adds 5 points as well for their scoring total of 26. On the other side for Garaway, it would be Charlie Yoder doing the damage, as she would have 5 points. She'd have a pair of 2s and a 3 for 7 points. Haley Yoder with 1, and then it would be Renniker with 3, Numbers with 2 to give them that scoring total of 13 for Garaway. Halftime score here's 26-13. Now with your first half team numbers, here's Scott Meller.
Thanks a lot, Troy. Garaway trailing 13-26 to the Fort Frye Cadets. In three-point shooting, Garaway was 2 of 3 for 66%, while Fort Frye was just 1 of 11 for just under 10%. From two-point range, Garaway 3 of 13 for 23%, while Fort Frye getting a lot of points in the paint. They were 9 of 13 for 69% at the free throw line. Fort Frye went to the free throw line 9 times, hit 5 of those for 56% in the first half. Garaway was 1 of 4 for 25%. Rebounding, Garaway out-rebounded Fort Frye 19-15. Both teams had 10 rebounds in the second quarter. And in turnovers, Fort Frye came away after 2 quarters with 7 turnovers, while Garaway 18.
And taking a look at your rebounding numbers here for Fort Frye, they would have 4 players with 2 rebounds. That would be Ava Huffman, Cohen Corson, Ella Casto, and Jansen Huck with 2 rebounds. And then Aubrey Lang, Ella Dowler, and Raylyn Morgenstern would add 1 rebound each. On the other side for Garaway, there are 2 players with 3 rebounds. That would be Lenny Renniker. She would have 3 on the defensive end. Charlie Yoder with 3 rebounds, 2 of those coming on the offensive end, 1 defensively. And then Maurer, Numbers, would add 2 rebounds respectively with Haley Yoder as well. And then Josie Hirschberger grabbed 1 rebound for Garaway. Halftime score here 26-13. And Scott, really it's been the defense of Fort Frye that's made the difference. But Garaway played right with him in that second period. That was just a 9-8 difference in that second period. So they found a way to start getting the ball in the basket and hit a couple threes, got themselves back into the ball game.
Well, as Fort Frye picked up a couple fouls early in that second quarter, which then I think their coach decided to pull back that a little bit of that pressure full court defense, and then that was where Garaway didn't have as much difficulty getting the ball up, and then they did start hitting some shots. So again, I think that as we saw right there at the end of that second quarter, Fort Frye implemented that full court pressure again. and that's where Garaway, again started to struggle. But glad to see that Garaway. I definitely have noticed the improvement in Garaway's team from that very first contest of the season that I got to witness for them. Again, very young teams, both sides of the ball this afternoon, with one senior out there. That's Lainey Hirschberger of Garaway. She's been doing a great deal inside in the paint and keeping Fort Frye from just pretty much walking into the paint and scoring at Liberty.
When you take a look at the composition of both of these teams, Scott, and talking about the age demographic here, both teams extremely young, but they're going deep into their bench. So, you know what, they're playing a lot of freshmen, not just a few freshmen, but they're playing a lot of freshmen and sophomores. Both of these teams have won about 8 to 9 deep into their bench, and we're seeing a lot. So you got that many young ball players into a game like this. You know what the future holds for both of these teams.
Yeah, and again, that's something that bodes very, very well for Garaway, the Lady Pirates. Obviously we know that Fort Frye, they just continue to reload year after year. And in the case of Garaway, you might have to go back a few years before they had that kind of consistent, 15 or 16 game winning seasons. But, based on what I'm seeing today and earlier in this season, they're definitely working their way up, and I think Coach Brooke Numbers will be very pleased with how his players have come out, not only today, but throughout this season.
Absolutely. Coach Numbers in his third year here at Garaway, a very good coach, and you can see what he's starting to do with this program. When you have a crop of freshmen looking like this, that means you're investing some time into your youth, you're getting them better, and it shows here today. We see some freshmen doing some good things out here.
Yeah, no question about it, and you can look down into their 7th and 8th grade programs and see that they are getting the numbers back up. Garaway was one of the very traditional, strong East District opponents, and I remember back to the days even into the early 80s and 90s, where every year Garaway was a formidable opponent, regardless of what division you were playing them in.
You went in the gymnasium in Sugar Creek in them days, you had your hands full. You're absolutely
Most definitely.
Right. Well, Fort Frye's going to have it to start the second half here. They'll be going from right to left. They've got this 26-13 lead. There's the whistle, and we are underway here in the second half of this Division VI East District Sectional Basketball Final. And taking a look here, this is going to be Aubrey Lang. Now Corson. Corson will bounce pass it high on the right side to Casto. Casto back on the left side to Dowler. She'll move to the foul line, kick it out right wing. Lang will fire a 3-ball in and out. No good, but offensive board for Huffman. She'll turn around, put it back up with the right hand and in. Second chance opportunity for the Lady Cadets. Now 28-13 lead for Garaway. They're going left to right. This will be Numbers. She'll get it across the timeline. Into the paint. Kicks it down in the right corner. Schwartz, she'll go to the hole on the right side. Shot no good. And there's a rebound pulled down inside by number 23, Ellie Casto. And it'll go out of bounds here. Yeah, there was a foul fault. That's what the whistle was. Had a foul called underneath on Lainey Hirschberger. So that'll be her second.
Yeah, her second.
Ava Huffman will work it across the timeline for the Lady Cadets. She'll throw it on the right wing to Corson. Corson up top to Dowler. Dowler, right wing. Lang looks inside, now moves into the paint, kicks it up top. Huffman, right wing. Corson. Good ball movement here by the Cadets. Dowler will pull up from the left, right wing and fire a 3. No good. Rebound come down to Quinn Schwartz. Now Numbers into the front court. Left hand Euro step in the paint. Shot no good. She hits the floor. No call. And out of that comes Dowler. She'll get the rebound now quickly to the free throw line in the front court. She'll turn around, fire a deep 3 off the front iron. No good. There's a tie up on the rebound, as that was Ava Huffman getting tied up there with Lenny Hirschberger. And that's going to be Garaway with the basketball. Possession arrow goes to the Pirates. They'll give them the defensive rebound. And that's going to give Fort Frye an opportunity to set up this full court pressure. It's paid dividends for them this afternoon. Charlie Yoder inbounding on the baseline. She'll get it over on the right side. This is Hirschberger. Lenny Hirschberger throws it up ahead to Numbers. Good job with the press break. Bounce pass left wing for Garaway. B. Reniker into the paint. Up top, Lenny Hirschberger. She'll fire the 3-ball. Front iron up in the air. No good. The rebound comes down to Dowler. The 5'7" junior went up high to get that one. She'll bring it across the timeline herself. Now right wing, Casto. Jab step right. She moves to the right baseline. Nowhere to go, cut off now, top of the key. This will be Huffman. Huffman moves to the right side, kicks it right wing. Wang, fake the three, moves into the paint, now kicks it out left wing. Dowler fires the three ball, back iron, no good. Rebound Garaway in the corner. This is going to be, we got a quick whistle foul there. Charlie Yoder got the rebound. They had a quick reach-in foul. Let's see who they got on that one. It's going to be the first team foul here on the Cadets. They still won't put the number up on the board.
It's number 24, Aubrey Lang, her second of the game.
There's a little delay down there when they push buttons and when it gets up on the board. So Garaway's basketball. Reniker, she'll inbound on the baseline. Throws over top the defense, and this will be Numbers front court. She's going to go all the way to basket. Right-hand layup up and in. Well done by Garaway. Numbers with her fourth point cuts the lead down 28-15. Quickly into front court with it for the Cadets. This will be Casto down the left corner. She'll move it up top. Now Huffman. Huffman goes right side, kicks it in the right corner. There's a three up there put up by Morgenstern, no good. And that rebound comes down to Josie Hirschberger. One and done for the Cadets on that trip. Numbers now quickly into the front court. There's a pass off the shoulder of one of the Garaway players. Threw it off of Haley Yoder's shoulder. Ball still loose and being fought for. Eventually controlled here by Alexa Jones. She'll have it on the left wing. Reniker, she'll have it high on the right. Surveys the defense, now bounce pass to Schwartz. Top of the key. Tried to get to the left side, had it knocked out of her hand, still loose on the floor. And we'll get a tie up. The arrow point over to the Cadets, so they'll have the basketball. Fort Frye very aggressive.
Garaway turnover, but their first of the third quarter.
Well, that'll push it back over to the Cadets. In the backcourt with the basketball now. This will be Morgenstern, the 5'6" freshman. She has played well this afternoon herself. 5 points on the afternoon. Three ball put up from the left wing by Ava Huffman's no good, but an offensive rebound comes down to Audrey Lang. Ooh, hard foul there. As it would be Dowler driving into the paint. We'll see if they call this a shooting foul. I don't think it was. Nope, they're going to the baseline out of bounds.
That was number 2, Josie Hirschberger, with her second.
Checking back in here will be Charlie Yoder. Out's going to go Lucy Numbers. As you said, it's got her second team foul on Garaway. Fort Frye basketball. They'll have a baseline right side of the basket. There's a bounce pass on the left block. Shot was put up there by Casto, no good. And the rebound was pulled down by number 2, Josie Hirschberger. Charlie Yoder sets the offense in the front court for Garaway. Now left wing, this is Alexa Jones. Jones gives it to Reniker. High on the right. Reniker moves to the right corner. Looks to go baseline, cut off. Now bounce pass top of the key. This is Jones. Alexa Jones pass it to high post. Hirschberger. This is Josie Hirschberger. Knocked out of her hand. She picked it up. Now we're going to get a reach-in foul, and they're going to get Casto. So that will be her first. Team foul number 2 on the Cadets. Haley Yoder checks back in for Garaway. And out will go Quinn Schwartz. Charlie Yoder inbounds on the right baseline. We're going to get another whistle. Got a push there on the Cadets. And I think they're going to get number 21, Morgenstern. That'll be team foul number 3.
No, they gave that to Casto right away. So that's her second.
It is. Keep an eye on that. One of the key players here for Lady Cadets. Garaway ball. Inbounded to Haley Yoder. Now this will be Charlie Yoder. Yoder with the left-hand dribble moves to the left side. Reniker moves it into the paint to the right. Layup off the right-hand side, no good. There's an offensive board pulled down by Josie Hirschberger, and we'll get a whistle, a foul, and they're going to get Jansen Huck. So now all of a sudden here, up to 4 team fouls on Fort Frye. That could bode well here for Garaway. As they just down 13 points, they could get to the free throw line with the clock stopped. That would be to their advantage. Charlie Yoder will inbound on the baseline. She'll get it in to Reniker. Reniker up top, Haley Yoder. Yoder inside the paint. This will be Josie Hirschberger. She throws on the left wing. Alexa Jones, she'll fire the 15-footer from the left side. No good. Good rebound pulled down by Casto for Fort Frye. Now here comes the Lady Cadets. Front court with the ball is Casto. She'll throw it on the left wing to Huck. Huck. Nice fake to get herself in the paint. Left hand, underhand layup, up and in, count it. That was a nice move. Jansen Huck, the 5'6" freshman.
Yeah, avoided the contact, but, after She put the ball up and it went in. The player from Garaway came a little too close, and the officials gave her the and one.
Haley Yoder, her second foul, third team foul on Garaway. Jansen Huck showing great quickness here and did that with the left hand. She's right-handed. Used that offhand very well. Shielded the defender, got the bounce. Looking for the old-fashioned three. She's been impressive. Lets that one fly, nothing but net. Give her 8 points on the afternoon. Lead goes back to 16, 31-15. 4 minutes to go in the third. Lucy Numbers brings it across the timeline for Garaway. She'll just step back and fire it from the right side. Shot was no good. Went out of bounds off of Garaway, so give a team rebound to the Cadets. No pressure being applied by Garaway. Down 16 points. This will be Raylyn Morgenstern, walks in the front court. Now Ava Huffman has it near side. Left wing is Lang. Looking at three, now she'll go to the foul line. Kicks it to the right wing, this is Dowler. Dowler back up to Huffman, she'll fire the three ball. Missed everything, out of bounds. And that'll go back over to Garaway. Good effort there by two Cadets trying to save that inbounds. As it was Huck and Dowler, excuse me. Charlie Yoder will get it inbounds in the backcourt. For Josie Hirschberger, now Numbers. Numbers across the timeline. Lost her dribble up top, now picks it up and gets it to Charlie Yoder in the left wing. She has her pocket picked by Ava Huffman, and Huffman quickly up ahead. Ella Dowler right-hand layup. No good, but she was fouled. Good aggressive play there by Alexa Jones. Like the hustle of the 5'2 freshman. Was not going to give her the easy layup. Committed to foul. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. Alexa Jones, you'll hear her name coming down the pike for Garaway in the future. Ella Dowler steps up and buries that one. Gives her 5 points now on the afternoon. Checking back in for Garaway, this is going to be number 44, Lainey Hirschberger. Out's going to go number 32, Haley Yoder. Both teams with 4 team fouls here in this third period. Dowler, the 5'7 junior, will have one more. Sends that one on the way, nothing but net.
Yeah, she's now 4 for 4 from the charity stripe.
That pushes the lead back to 33-15, 18-point lead. Their biggest of the afternoon. Alexa Jones gets it in. Light pressure in the backcourt. This will be Numbers. They're going to set up a half-court trap here, and then she'll be taken away. Oh, and Huck, inadvertent foul there as they got their feet tangled up. But Jansen Huck hit the floor hard, but showing great defense. They're going to call that on the floor, not a shooting foul.
It'll be Numbers' third foul.
And that's something to watch there. Oh, they are going to call it a shooting foul. They'll move to the free throw line. So again, Jansen Huck, leading scorer with 9 points on the afternoon. Give her 10. Well, she's practiced a few of them free throws, Scott. 3:01 to go, 34-15 to score. Huck with one more, sends that one on the way. Nothing but net. Double figures for Huck. She's got 10, 35-15 lead for the Cadets. Alexa Jones works against the defense, moves back to the left side. Good screen at half court. They're going to call an illegal screen on Leah Campbell.
Be another turnover for the Pirates.
If she would have stood still, she was okay, but she kind of moved into the defender, and good call there by the official.
Be her third foul.
That's going to send the Cadets to the free throw line. No, that will not. It's player control. They'll be sideline out of bounds here for Fort Frye. Been a physical ball game down there today, Scott.
Most definitely.
Ladies are playing hard. Hopping inbounds it. This is Morgenstern. Here we go. Cadets basketball right side, threw it away. Tried to get it down to Casta on the right side and just missed her. The turnover on Fort Frye, just number 7. They've taken good care of the basketball today. Garaway ball, this will be Charlie Yoder. And Coach Numbers wants to take a timeout. We'll take a break with him. Be back after this on WKLM.
Loading the kids in the car. Brokering peace in the back seat. Mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's insurance agent. Habrand's Insurance Service, 170 South Clay Street in Millersburg. Call 1-800-340-3767.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
Fort Frye basketball coming out of the timeout. This will be Casto throwing into Huffman over on the left side. And they'll skip past the Corson. Now Casto. Casto in the left corner, and we got a whistle. What do we got? Coach Numbers looking for an explanation over there. I don't know if we had a 5 call.
No, I think he's wondering why Fort Frye had the ball. He was calling timeout because they had handed, before the timeout, they had handed the ball to Garaway. But then at the end of the timeout, they handed the ball to Fort Frye.
Oh, my. Okay. That clears that up. And that part got by me. So it is Fort Frye basketball. They'll reset this over on the far side. Here we go. Dowler. Up top. Now Dowler back in the right corner. Now Huffman top of the key. She'll work with the left hand. Reverse spin back to Dowler. Dowler into the paint. Kicks it in the left wing. Morgenstern. She'll fire the 3 ball and get it. Morgenstern up to 8 points.
Her first tray of the afternoon.
The 5'6" freshman. Reniker works it in the front court for Garaway. She'll work it inside the paint. She'll just go all the way. The whole underhand layup, no good, but she's fouled. So good take there by Reniker. As you said, Scott, the lone senior on the floor today, or excuse me, the freshman, 5'2" freshman, number 42, Lenny Reniker.
Yeah, she's one of the ones that early in this season, you know, she did start out as a starter as a 9th grader.
Sends that one up to the free throw and did not make it. She's got 3 points on the afternoon. She had that 3 in the first half. Garaway on that little run. She's been quiet since then. Looking for point number 4 with 2:15 to go. Bends her knees, fires that one on the way. That one went in.
Yeah, nice looking free throw shot.
38-16 to score. Fort Frye basketball. This will be Morgenstern. Right side Corson. Now Huffman's off the key. She'll move it into the paint. Kicks it on the right side. Dowler 3 ball in and out. Ball tipped around. Rebound comes down to Lenny Hirschberger. Hirschberger gets it out there quickly to Numbers. Numbers switches hands, goes to the left side. Euro step in the paint. Shot was no good. Rebound Huffman. That was a good move. Just didn't get it to drop. Huffman quickly to the front court. Now right wing Corson. She'll step in from 10 feet. Shot was no good. Offensive rebound coming down to Casto. Nice reverse layup up and in. Pretty move. Casto with 8, 40-16. All cadets here in the third period. Reniker's going to have a baseline on the right side in the front court. Her shot blocked again by Huffman, and she'll get the rebound, and then Reniker's going to commit the foul. Garaway getting a little frustrated here with the persistent pressure being applied by the cadets. Ava Huffman, the 5'7" junior, had a very active third quarter. She's going to go to the free throw line and shoot 2. Good crowd on hand here for the Saturday afternoon of girls high school basketball tournament action. Good to have you with us. Huffman's first free throw falls short. Fort Frye is going to bring 3 players off the bench. They're going to bring Huck and Aubrey Lang into the ball game. Out's going to go Dowler along with Raylan Morgenstern. And for Garaway, out goes Reniker. Numbers back in. And that second free throw made there by Huffman. Garaway basketball. This will be Lucy Numbers into the front court. Numbers going to throw it down on the left side. This is Charlie Yoder. Yoder back up top to Numbers. Numbers, left wing with the basketball, throws it down the left corner. Yoder lets a three fly off the iron, no good. Rebound Dowler. Ella Dowler quickly into the front court. She'll get it to Huck. Huck on the left block. Gathered herself nicely, spun around and put that in. That was a great pass and completion. 43-16 the score. True Tango in the lineup now. This will be to Charlie Yoder. Yoder on the left wing. Picks up her dribble, didn't move her feet. She still got it. Yoder. It's going to be taken away over there by Huck. Now loose to the floor, knocked out of bounds. They were going to say it went off the Garaway, so it'll go back over to Fort Frye.
Last basket.
Garaway basketball. Fort Frye basketball. And we got a substitution there as Dowler will check out. Into the backcourt here is going to be Jansen Huck. Now Morgenstern. Morgenstern's going to move it on the right side. And picked up over there by number 10, Addie Schaub in the ballgame. She'll move it top of the key. This will be Casto. Casto moves it to the right side. Schaub. Schaub on the right side now to Lang. Back down to Schaub. She'll have it near side. Schaub looking. Nowhere to go. Top of the key with it now Morgenstern. Nice reverse dribble there into the paint. Kicks it back up top. This will be three ball put up on the way by Huck. No good. And that rebound comes down, chased down the corner, Maya Maurer. And that's going to bring an end to the third period of play. So threes in the books. Your score 43-16. Back after this on WKLM.
Give your home the protection it deserves with Cedar Max Super Polymer Insulated Siding from MRV Siding Supply. Cedar Max by Provia delivers outstanding performance inside and out, all in a variety of beautiful colors. Backed by a lifetime limited warranty, Cedar Max keeps your home looking great for years to come. Stop by MRV Siding Supply on County Road 624 in Millersburg or MRVsiding.com.
Get your siding supplies from the siding guys. MRV Siding Supply.
Make sure your Medicare Open Enrollment Plan allows you to receive the pharmacy service you deserve. This is Joel Gauss from Premier Pharmacy, and did you know that Medicare prescription plans are constantly changing from one year to the next? More and more plans are increasing copays or trying to force you into using their plan-owned mail-order pharmacies. Let us help you prepare for the upcoming year by scheduling a consultation with one of our expert team members, or tell your current insurance expert to make sure your plan allows you to get your prescriptions at one of our local Premier Pharmacy locations in Berlin, Millersburg, and now also in downtown Sugar Creek. Thank you for allowing us to be your local, hometown, independent pharmacy.
Fourth quarter coming your way here. All cadets are up 43-16 over Garaway. It'll be Garaway basketball coming out of the timeout. This is Alexa Jones. She'll get it into Numbers. Here we go. Numbers crosses the timeline. She'll throw it here on the near side. Maurer. Swing it all the way to the left side to Numbers. She'll have it on the left wing. Numbers bounce pass, top the key Tango. True Tango now on the right side. It'll go to Maya Maurer. Quinn Schwartz with the basketball now on the left side. Looking. Ball moves the right side. This will be Schwartz. Bounce pass inside. Nobody home. It's going to be a turnover taken away. This is Ella Dowler. Dowler front court for the Cadets. And this will be Casta with it high on the right side. Fort Frye going to be content to take some time off the clock here. As I say that, Ava Huffman moves into the paint, found the seam and knocked it down from the right side. Give Huffman two more. Lead now 45-16. Front court with the basketball now for Garaway. This will be number, and we taken away right there as Fort Frye comes up to the turnover. Ava Huffman puts her shot up to the left side, no good. Rebound comes down to Garaway, and that was True Tango. Tango up ahead to Schwartz. She'll have the left block. She'll step back and fire from the left side, knock it down. Good shot there by Schwartz as she gets her first two of the afternoon. 45-18 the Cadets. Huffman front court for Fort Frye. Now Corson on the right wing. She'll go foul line. Nice look down the block. Reverse layup put up by Dowler, no good, but she's fouled. Good look inside there by Corson. As Dowler did a great job running the baseline, she's going to go shoot two. TMK Farm Services offers a large variety of quality feeds for your farm animals, household pets, and exotic animals, including being a dealer for Kalmbach and Purina Mills, organic feeds, animal supplies, water, softener pellets, ice melts, and so much more. TMK Farm Service locates there in Sugar Creek, Berlin, New Bedford, and their organic facility in Holmesville. Tango got that first, Dowler got the first free throw to go, got the second one.
Yeah, she's now 6 of 6 from the charity stripe.
Good day from the line. The lead extends to 47-18. 6.5 to go here in the contest. Garaway basketball in the front court. This will be Tango. She'll throw it on the right wing to Reniker. Reniker to Alexa Jones. Now Jones on the left wing. With the basketball was Tango. Swings it back to the right side, Jones. Jones back up top, Maurer. Garaway moving the ball around the perimeter, looking for something inside here. Reniker dead on the left side. She'll get it down in the corner to Tango. She'll pull up and fire it from the left side. Her 12-footer no good. A rebound comes down to Raylyn Morgenstern. Morgenstern across the timeline on the left. Back to the foul line into the paint. Throws it down in the right corner. Huck now up on the right wing. This is Casto. Casto moves in the paint. Fires with the left hand. It was tipped, and we'll see. Yep, out of bounds. It'll stay here with Fort Frye. For Garaway, checking back in is going to be number 44, Lainey Hirschberger, along with Josie Hirschberger. Fort Frye basketball, they'll get it into Ellie Casto. Now on the wing to Lang. Lang high on the near side. Bounce pass inside to a cutting Casto at the left block. No good, rattled in and out. Good play there. Saved in bounds by Josie Hirschberger and then threw it into the hands of the Fort Frye player. That was number 21, Morgenstern. She put the shot attempt up, no good. Rebound come down to Reniker. Garaway in the front court with us now going to be Haley Yoder. And we'll get a whistle and foul called on the Cadets. It'll be their first team foul. And they're going to get it number 24, Aubrey Lang. Her third. New numbers are going to check back in for Garaway. Out's going to go Quinn Swartz. Lainey Hirschberger will inbound on the baseline for the Lady Pirates. Numbers, baseline to Hirschberger. Ball loose on the floor. She'll get it out of there to Reniker high on the right side. Reniker top of the key to Alexa Jones, went through her hands. Now she'll gather it. Gives it back to Josie Hirschberger. Hirschberger on the left side. Tried to get it inside, going to be taken away, and here comes Fort Frye coming out of there with it's going to be Ella Dowler. Layup, right-hand side, no good. Offensive board pulled down by Morgenstern. Her putback no good, but she's fouled. Raylyn Morgenstern had quite an afternoon here for Fort Frye. Come up a little gimpy on that play. I think she's all right. So she'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. 4:52 to go in the contest here from Fort Frye High School. Raylyn Morgenstern missed that free throw. She'll have one more. Addie Schaub checks in now for the Lady Cadets. Ella Dowler will go out. And getting ready to check back in here for Garaway is going to be Charlie Yoder. Here she comes. It's going to go number 2, Josie Hirschberger. Officials checking something to the scores table. Everybody's satisfied. So here we go. One more free throw remaining for Morgenstern. Puts that one up. Nothing but net.
Makes her 4 for 6 from the free throw line.
Gives her 9th point of the afternoon. Score now 48-18, 30-point lead for the Lady Cadets. Garaway basketball in the front court. This will be Lainey Hirschberger. Ball knocked loose in the left wing. Still loose. Can be picked up by Fort Frye. That'll be Morgenstern. She'll get it up ahead to Schaub. Addie Schaub on the right wing. She'll find a seam on the right side. Go all the way to the hole and score. Addie Schaub gets her first 2 points of the day. 4:24 to go. Garaway basketball. Numbers works front court on the left side. Picks up her dribble. Now swings on the left wing to Haley Yoder. Haley Yoder gets through the defense all the way the hole, up and in. Muscled that one up and in. Good move by Yoder. Morgenstern will get the ball up the court now for Fort Frye. 4 minutes to go. As Fort Frye looks like they're going to advance into the next round. This will be Huck. She traveled. Took an extra step. Easy call for the official there.
only the 9th turnover on Fort Frye throughout the 4 quarters.
They've taken good care of the basketball.
Yeah, they really have. They had those 5 in the first half. Actually, they had 7 in that first half. But just 2 here in the second half.
Yeah, Numbers works the ball in the front court here for Garaway. And this will be Reniker. She'll get it down the left block to Numbers. Numbers cut off there, nowhere to go. She'll throw it back to Reniker. Reniker up top, fires a 3, in and out, hangs on the rim and drops in. There's a break for Garaway. Reniker's second 3 of the game. Gives her 7 points. Lead 50-23 for the Cadets. Morgenstern works to the right wing to Schaub. Now right corner, Casto. Casto thought about the 3. Now she'll pull it down, work to the ring. This is Lang. Reverse side to Morgenstern. We'll get a timeout on the floor here taken by Fort Frye. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll just keep it right here as we come up on 3:10 to go. So it looks like Fort Frye is probably going to advance here, Scott. But again, this young lineup for Garaway has played very aggressive against, what's really is a really strong basketball team here today.
Yeah, and even here in the waning moments as we've moved into this 4th quarter, you can tell that Garaway, one of the things they want to make sure is that they get a full game out of this. That even though Fort Frye is starting to border on that 35-point deficit. That has been inserted in the OHSAA as a, quote, mercy rule.
Yeah.
Garaway wanting to maintain this as a, regular, full played game.
Absolutely. So for Fort Frye, they can hang on here in advance. Monroe Central taking on Buckeye Trail right now. If Monroe Central would advance, that's going to set up a showdown on 1 and 2. There's a steal on the inbound by Lucy Number. Good play by her. She got on the left wing. Hesitation dribble, goes to the hole. Lost her footing. Now throws it over in the right corner. This is Charlie Yoder. 3-ball put up on the left wing over there by Lainey Hirschberger. No good. The offensive rebound comes down to Reniker. She put up the 3, no good. And that's going to be saved inbounds. Into the ball game now for Fort Frye was Abby Henneke. And she turned it over. The turnover on Fort Frye will be number 11. Abby Henneke, the 5'7" freshman in, along with Caden Sheets for Fort Frye. Leah Campbell also checking in. We got some new lineups. We'll try to get them all here to you as quick as we can. Addie Schaub on the floor with them as well. There's a pass inside. That'll be taken away by Sheets. Sheets will give it up to Schaub in the backcourt, and here she goes across the timeline. She'll have it on the far side. Charlie Yoder comes out to defend her. Now with the basketball, this will be Caden Sheets. Sheets, the 5'7" freshman. Tried to get it inside, lost it, and here out of the pack with it's going to come Lainey Reniker. Reniker across the timeline for Garaway. She'll find a seam on the right side, go to the hole, put it up in and score. Well, Reniker finding her rhythm here. She's got 5 quick points, looking for number 6 at the free throw line. And again, Scott, Garaway just refuses to lay down and die here today. They keep fighting. So for Reniker, that free throw on the way, no good. The rebound comes down to number 2. That's Leah Campbell. Campbell will keep it herself. Another freshman, a 5'4" freshman for Fort Frye. She'll give it over on the right side to Sheets. Sheets picks up her dribbles. Numbers going to take it out of her hands. We're going to call a jump ball. Will stay right here with Fort Frye.
So yeah, Garaway still scrambling, playing tough defense.
Josie Hirschberger, Quinn Schwartz, and Maya Maurer checking in here for the Lady Pirates. Now it's going to go Yoder, Reniker, and Charlie Yoder. Ball inbound to Caden Sheets. Now back to Leah Campbell. 2 minutes to go. Campbell throws it on the right side. Sheets. Sheets up top to Schaub. Schaub surveys the defense, moves to the left side into the paint. She'll pull up from 8. Floater, got it. Addie Schaub's got 4 points.
Now
in the
2
second
for 2
half.
from the floor.
There's a shot on the right side put up by Garaway's number 4, Maya Maurer. No good. Rebound fought for, pulled down inside by Abby Henke. Henke up ahead, Caden Sheets. Now Campbell. Campbell top of the key now on the right side. This will be Schaub. 1:30 to go. Schaub with the basketball, gets it on the right side to Sheets. Now back to Schaub. Schaub into the paint. She's looking for more, and she walked. Good defense by Garaway, tied her up. The ball will go back over to the Lady Pirates.
13th turnover on Fort Frye.
Garaway basketball on the baseline. Josie Hirschberger, she'll throw it into Lucy Numbers. And here we go. Numbers, front court, pass on the right wing, Maurer. Maurer bounce pass on the right block. Lainey Hirschberger back inside, nice pass underneath there. And that was Quinn Schwartz getting the bucket for Garaway. Schwartz with her fourth point of the afternoon, 52-27. Lucy Numbers knocked it out on the left wing. Good defense there, denying that pass. Haley Yoder going to check back in for Garaway. Now it's going to go Lainey Hirschberger. Under a minute to go in the contest here. Remind you to get total service for your jewelry at the jewelry store. The fleet cleaning and inspection and all the repairs are done right there in their showroom. That's the jewelry store at 97 West Jackson Street in Millersburg. Leah Campbell has the basketball for Fort Frye as they'll just look to eat up some clock. Now Schaub holds it out by the half-court line. She'll move it to the left wing. Tried to get it down the corner to Hankins, threw it out of bounds, so another turnover on Fort Frye. It'll go back over to Garaway.
14th turnover for the Cadets.
Haley Yoder, the 5'4 freshman, she'll inbound it to Numbers. And Numbers will bring it across the timeline. Bounce pass, high post. Josie Hirschberger works it to the hole. Shot put up, no good. Ball's loose on the floor. We'll have a whistle and a tie-up. It'll stay right here with Garaway. Give them the offensive team rebound. So they'll have it baseline out of bounds. And this will be Numbers. Yep. Give to Quinn Schwartz. Schwartz will give it to Numbers down the right corner. Now back to Schwartz in the right block. Turnaround jumper off the glass and good. Quinn Schwartz up to 6. 15 seconds to go. As Addie Schaub's going to walk it across the timeline. She'll just hold it out by half court. 8 seconds. Schaub. Bounce pass on the right side to Sheets. Schaub back up top, and that's going to do it. Time has expired, and that's the end of the ball game. Your final score here from Fort Frye is going to be Fort Frye 52, Garaway 29. We'll be back to wrap it up after this on WKLM.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal, and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course.
At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Let Schönbrunn Gardens and Landscaping build your backyard dreamscape this season. With their 2 landscape designers, they can provide the design, build, and maintenance of your landscaping project. They even offer architectural rendering and 3D computer imaging, allowing you, the customer, to see firsthand what your landscaping project is going to look like. Plus, with their full-service garden center, they have a huge variety of medium and large trees to choose from. That's Schönbrunn Gardens and Landscaping on State Route 39 in Dover and Wheeling Avenue in Cambridge. Visit them on the web at schönbrunnlandscaping.com.
Having trouble with your farm equipment? Don't spend all your hard-earned money on buying new. Bring your equipment to Fisher Farm Service, located at 5327 Weller Road Northwest in New Philadelphia, and have their qualified technicians take a look at it. The technicians at Fisher Farm Service can fix your equipment and have it working as good as new. Their technicians specialize in tractors, combines, skid loaders, and balers. So the next time your farm equipment is not working to your standard, take it to Fisher Farm Service and get your equipment back to peak performance. Call Fisher Farm Service at 330-364-4449.
At Pomerene Hospital, you're not just a number, you're their neighbor. From family care and women's health to more than 1,400 surgeries they perform each year. Pomerene brings reliable local health care to patients across Holmes, Tuscarawas, Coshocton, and Ashland counties. Whether it's a routine checkup or help manage any chronic condition, there's a Pomerene provider nearby. Visit PomereneHospital.org to get in, get seen, and get the care you deserve. Pomerene Hospital, caring for our community's health.
Melway Paving Company is a well-known asphalt paving contractor for homes in surrounding counties since 1964, specializing in asphalt paving, chip and seal coating. For your next paving project, call Melway Paving at 330-279-9000. Melway Paving is a proud supporter of all Holmes County athletes.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan, it's how we do business each and every day. I'm Matt Miller, president of First Federal, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Join us at Keim Home Center and Keim Mount Hope Hardware for the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26th, save on brands like Whirlpool and GE. And shop with confidence, knowing our appliance team services what we sell. Visit us online at keimhome.com, at Keim Home Center in Charm, or at Keim Mount Hope Hardware to learn more and shop the President's Day appliance sale. Now through February 26th.
The President's Day sale is underway at Millersburg Electric, with savings throughout the store. In addition to laundry specials from Speed Queen and Electrolux, save $600 on GE front load smart washer and dryer, now just $799 each. Get your key to a good night's rest and save 30% plus free delivery on all locally luxury Craft Monarch brand mattresses. Qualified customers get no interest and no down payments until February 2027. Millersburg Electric on State Route 83 South in Millersburg, or 24/7 at millersburgelectric.com.
And we are back here at Fort Frye High School as Fort Frye has defeated Garaway by a score of 52-29. Garaway was down 17-5 after one period. They cut it down to a 13-point lead at halftime. It was 26-13, but a 17-3 quarter by Fort Frye in that third would end at 43-16, and they would not look back from there as they would get the 52-29 victory. Taking a look at your individual scoring leaders here for Garaway this afternoon, they would be led by Lainey Renker's 9 points. She would only have 3 at halftime, but she would add another 6 in that second half to give her scoring total of 9. Alex Jones would come in with 7 points on the afternoon, then Quinn Schwartz with 6, all of those coming in the second half. Lucy Numbers added 4, and Haley Yoder added 3 for the scoring total of 29 on that side for Garaway. On the other side for Fort Frye, they would be led on the afternoon by Jansen Huck. She would have 13 points on the afternoon. The 5'6" freshman having an outstanding ball game. And then it would be Raylyn Morgenstern, another freshman. She would have 9 points on the afternoon. 2 players with 8 points would be Ellie Casto and Ella Dowler. And then Ava Huffman would add 7 points respectively. Cohen Corson would add 2 points. And Addie Schaub would add 4 points on the afternoon for the scoring total of 52 for the Lady Cadets. While we're finishing up team numbers here, I'll tell you really quickly that Monroe Central did defeat Buckeye Trail today, so the 1-2 matchup here in this Eastern District is already set up. They'll play at Caldwell, and that game's going to be played this Wednesday evening. So Monroe Central, the number 2, will take on Fort Frye, the number 1. So one of those teams is going to make an early exit from the tournament. Talk about a tough Eastern District. So we're getting ready for the team numbers here. Just take a quick look at your rebounding leaders here on the afternoon for Fort Frye. And it would be Ellie Casto grabbing 5 rebounds along with Ava Huffman to lead the way, as Ellie Casto's 5 rebound effort would come with 3 of those on the offensive end. Ella Dowler would add 4 rebounds, and Jansen Huck with 2, Abby Henke with 2, and Raylyn Morgenstern with 2 rebounds as well. On the other side for Garaway this afternoon, it would be Maya Maurer grabbing 3 rebounds. They would be led on the afternoon by Josie Hirschberger's 4 and Lenny Renekes with 4. Charlie Odo also checks in with 4 rebounds. Garaway did a good job on the offensive boards today, as they would gather, looks like about 9 offensive boards on the afternoon. And taking a look at that, team numbers now for both teams. Here's Scott Miller.
Thanks a lot, Troy. With Fort Frye advancing by a score of 52-27 over the Garaway Lady Pirates from 3-point range. Neither team shot very well from 3-point range. Garaway was 3 of 9 for 33%, while Fort Frye was just less than 10% at 2 of 21 shooting from beyond the arc. In 2-point field goals, Fort Frye 16 of 26 for 62%, while Garaway was 8 of 28 for 28%. At the free throw line, Fort Frye 14 of 20 for 70%, while the Garaway Pirates were 2 of 7 for 29%. In rebounding, Fort Frye out-rebounded Garaway 34-33, so close on the boards throughout the afternoon. And in turnovers, Garaway 29 turnovers in 4 quarters of action, while Fort Frye got away with 14 miscues on the afternoon.
Yeah, absolutely. And turnovers seem to be the order of the day here. The difference in the ballgame was this defense of Fort Frye, Scott, it was just smothering this afternoon.
Yeah, and we could see it from the very beginning, especially when they were in that full court man-to-man defense, and they pressured Garaway from basically the tip, and that was how they got out to that early lead. Did a nice job on the Pirates in terms of the defense of Fort Frye, and they will be moving on. But as you look at Garaway's, they did a nice job, especially down the stretch, pulled that score back within 30 points, and I think they will be proud of their effort throughout this afternoon and throughout this entire season.
Oh, absolutely. And then again, Garaway's got a lot to build on, a young team out there that's playing well. There's a lot of names that we talked about today you're going to hear for the next 4 years, Scott. They've got a program in the works down here.
Yeah, no question about it. And, I think Garaway will be happy, as to how they gave that effort throughout the afternoon. Fort Frye, they get a chance to move on and continue to build and grow this tradition in their 2026 basketball program.
Absolutely. Well, taking a look at this tournament bracket one more time, we said Monroe Central was victorious today. So Fort Frye, your 1 seed, is going to take on Monroe Central, your number 2 seed. That's in the upper bracket. And, of course, we've got Highland taking on Crooksville right now. Do not have the final score of that. And then on the other side of that, you got Shady Side taking on Shenandoah. So you'll have the winner of that game, and then we could have another matchup here as Fort Frye and Highland could be squaring off, as we've seen that matchup many times over the year. That's going to bring us up to our player of the game here this afternoon, brought to you by the Mill Street Diner in Sugar Creek. And that player of the game is going to go to number 42, the 5'2 freshman for Garaway. She had a 9-point outing this afternoon. Strong effort so for her effort, she's going to be our Mill Street Diner player of the game. Congratulations. She gets a $25 gift card. We want to give a special thanks here to our good friends from Claxon Communication. Being on hand was Bryce Hains and Owen Garabrandt taking care of all the duties today, along with Scott Miller here being on my right-hand side. Scott, good to work with you all the way down here in we're a long way from home, my friend.
Yes, we are, and Beverly, Ohio is our location right now at Fort Frye High School. Beautiful drive getting down here. Thank goodness it was sunny and no snow.
Oh, I think we're going to turn the corner here, because before you know it, we're going to be calling baseball here on WKLM and all the good spring sports. But that's going to do it here for today. So for Scott Miller, I'm Troy Fritz, wishing you all a happy Saturday afternoon. Be safe out there, and until next time, so long, everybody.
Tonight's broadcast has been a production of WKLM Radio and Claxon Communications.